Hi everyone, my name is Nick Rathod. I am the Executive Director of the State Innovation Exchange, or SiX. You can check us out at stateinnovation.org. So right now, people are focused heavily on Donald Trump and conservatives in Washington. But a story that hasn't really been told is about the level of control that conservatives also have at the state level. Right now, they have 33 governorships out of 50, 68 legislative chambers, 29 attorneys general. This is a historic level of control. If you look, conservatives have been investing at the state level in groups like the American Legislative Exchange Council, or ALEC. And they've built up this infrastructure of groups that have allowed them control of elections, of policy making, of narrative development. And meanwhile, on the progressive side, we've been really solely only focused on Washington, D.C. and keeping power at the federal level. What this election, I think, has taught us is that progressives really need to rethink our strategy and focus and build our power from the grassroots up. If you control the states, you control something called a process called redistricting. And basically what redistricting is it allows for the party in power to remain in control. And they basically draw these lines, these districts, that protects their power. So it basically looks like a jigsaw puzzle around the state, and it carves people in that are more aligned with the party in power's interests. The second thing is it has broad policy implications. So the level of control that conservatives currently have at the state level has allowed them to basically nationalize certain legislation. Take a look at what happened with Stand Your Ground. That moved from Florida to 20-some states within a year. Progressives don't have any kind of infrastructure like that to move policies across states in that way. Even if you look at who ran for president, it was, a clown car, but it was filled with people who were relatively diverse. They were young. Most came out of state politics. And who were progressives organizing themselves around? Two 70-year-olds. Same thing in the Senate. We had to dust off people like Evan Bayh to run in these places that have already had office. They're older and they're white. Why is that? It's because we haven't really invested and built out a bench. And so that's another implication of control and building at the state level. And then finally, around policy is the ability to develop narratives and talk to people where they're at. Too often, progressives focus on Washington, try to pass big bills here, and then educate people on the back end. Progressives need a new strategy and path forward. And that has to begin and end outside of Washington, in states, communities, and homes across this country. And that's exactly where the State Innovation Exchange has been working. We work with elected officials in state legislatures all over this country to provide them ideas, tools, and tactics to be more responsive to local needs. To learn more about our work and plans for 2017, visit our website, stateinnovation.org. Thank you.